Hey guys, welcome back to Just a Geek in the Garage. Today I want to talk about some more vessel screwdrivers. So I did a video maybe a few days ago, a week ago, about all my vessel screwdrivers and went over the set that's actually underneath here, these black guys, the armor grip. And somebody in my comments, and I've seen these before, but I decided to take a look at them just because of the comments, talked about these called the Megadora vessel screwdrivers, which are kind of, I guess, more their flagship style screwdriver, because the armor grip underneath here, they're a good deal. They're about you get 8 pieces. It's about $26 to $30 in general. They feel pretty good, but they're made in Thailand. So if you're looking for something that's a vessel that's actually made in Japan, this is kind of going to be the next step up right here. Again, it's called the Megadora. It's a 6-piece set. I picked it up when it was on sale about a week ago or so. It was like $42. Right now it's selling for I think about $52. So it does definitely range. So this is something I would probably add to my cart and kind of keep an eye out for the pricing if this is something that you want. But this is actually, it's a great set, especially in the $40 range, where if you don't really need the stubby guys right here, and you're looking for something that's actually made in Japan. And these are actually a bit unique because I personally, I'm trying to think of, I have a lot of different screwdriver sets, but I don't think I've ever seen knurling like this on a non-ratcheting screwdriver. So if you guys have, please comment down below, what other companies, might do this. But I thought that was a pretty cool feature to where if you're, just maybe starting something off, I think it's probably going to be more useful with the smaller screwdrivers and maybe with the larger screwdrivers. But basically in this set, you're going to get 3 slotted, and then you're going to get 3 Phillips, the number 1, 2, and 3. And then these are going to be all the JIS standards. So they're going to have kind of those, I don't know if you can see that there. They kind of have like teeth that bite into the fastener a little bit more than your average screwdriver. So there's much less play than in your average screwdriver, or Phillips number 2, I should say. They are specifically made for Japanese screws, but they work very well just on American Phillips number 2. But I got these guys. I've been playing around with them for a little while, and they kind of I'm not sure which ones came first. I have a feeling these ones came first, and then the vessels came after that. Actually, let me grab the number 2, so we're comparing apples to apples. Let's see, is this the same guy? Yeah. So this would be the kind of apples to apples comparison. So shank size, as you see, is the same. I believe this is the Phillips number 2 by 4 inch. But the grip size is pretty different. This one is very comfortable in the hand. This one I feel like you need to maybe have a little bit larger hands to use these, because they're actually going to be closer in size, if not even bigger, than the Snap-on Instinct grip. It's kind of hard to tell which one is actually kind of wider around, just because of the tri-lobe versus this one has almost that kind of 8-lobe-ish design. It's almost like a rounded version of this 8-sided design. So it does fit, very well in the hand. There's a distinct difference between the two different materials, kind of the very smooth material and grippy material. And then as you can see here, these are actually made, in Japan. So definitely, a great little set of screwdrivers. If you're looking for something that's going to be, a professional set, I did mention that these armor grip ones would be a good way to start. But if you're like, what, if I'm going to buy a vessel, I really want something that's made in Japan versus made in Thailand, then I think this is a great kind of step up from there. And especially, like I said, if you can get it in that $40-ish price range, you have all the basic screwdrivers, that you're going to need. So today was just kind of a quick video that I wanted to just show these off and kind of the differences between them. If you want a more comprehensive vessel video, I have one that I posted a little while ago. And then one kind of other honorable mention, this is actually very similar to the Cornwell ones, kind of size-wise. The difference is the Cornwell ones are kind of grippy everywhere, where this one's only going to be grippy on certain parts of it. So kind of depends on what your preference is. It doesn't have any stamping on the top, which I do like it when they put some kind of stamping on the top, like on the Snap-on, where you can see exactly what you're working with. So if that's something that's important to you, then maybe skip this set. But again, a set of 6 for about $40. Versus, Snap-on, a set of 8 is going to be, $180. Pretty big difference. So tell me, what do you guys think? Do you guys have these screwdrivers? Have you used them before? If so, do you like them, or would you skip these? And do you think it's worth it to pay a little bit more for the same brand name, just made in different locations? Right? It's, again, vessel made in Japan versus vessel made in Thailand. Is it worth paying? Probably ends up being about 20-30 bucks more if you factor in the stubbies in here as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.